Michael here, welcome back to Technoid, and today's video is super different. Now, a long time ago, I did a how-to video. I did a two-part how-to video on to clean Samsung Galaxy Buds Part 1 and 2. Those are my most viewed videos. And I can see there's a lot of people that actually watch those kinds of videos, and because I am in the tech world, I've decided to do a little throwback and give another how-to video. And in today's video, it's super easy. How to clean a keyboard. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to clean a keyboard, but some people may not know, and for those looking for other ways or just curious, I'm going to show you my personal method on how I've cleaned my keyboards for the last 3 years, and using only 2 ingredients, not even ingredients, just 2 things, and one of them optional. Basically just using everyday supplies to clean a keyboard, and that I've been using for the last 3 years. Now, full context, let's start with the beginning. Every day, when we use our keyboards, our hands produce a substance called sebum. No, not the other one, sebum, with a B. Basically, this material is a natural oil that comes off our fingertips. It is good for our skin, but not for our keyboards. And after just a few weeks of it, it starts to leave a residue on the keyboard and can trap dust, particles, food, etc., even hair. And this stuff can build up over time. And if you don't clean your keyboard regularly, at least every few months or every month or two, it will be 60 times more dirty or contain more bacteria than a human toilet seat. And that's exactly what we needed for today's video. A really dirty keyboard. And I have just the thing. Ugh, look at this. For the past 2.5 years, I purposely did not clean this keyboard to make this video. So we're gonna use this keyboard, a standard Apple Magic keyboard. Now this is a wired keyboard, so most of you will have a Bluetooth keyboard, so you don't have to worry. But if you have a wired one, this works for it. If you have a Bluetooth keyboard, this will also work. And also if you have a laptop, this will help as well. So before we get down to the steps, what you need, here are the products that I use and what you can use. First one is compressed air. Everybody should have this if you have a computer. Helps with getting dust and particles out, so that's number 1. Number 2, baby wipes. Why baby wipes? Because it's dirty cheap, and baby wipes can take care of almost every and anything you throw at it. It's made for babies and it's safe to the touch. And number 3, most importantly, the one thing that I personally use is a magic eraser made by Mr. Clean. So let's break it down. Let's get to the steps. Let's start this video. So the first step to do is, of course, use the compressed air to blow out any debris or anything under the keyboard. And that's probably the best thing to do because the amount of crap that is under the keycaps will even surprise you. So that's the first thing. If you have a laptop, I recommend holding it at an angle and blow into the keycaps to remove any dust or debris. Number 2, now we get to the baby wipes. Now you can use either one of these. You can use either at half or full, but for this particular video, I'm not going to divide the keyboard into sections. I'm just gonna show you exactly how I do it. So the first step is, of course, to power off your keyboard before using the baby wipes. Make sure if you have a keyboard with batteries, you take the batteries out, power it off, or if it is a rechargeable, make sure you do not leave it on. Turn the keyboard off, turn the power source off, anything. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get back to the cleaning. So taking the baby wipe, the first thing we do is clean the surface. Now, if you notice, the baby wipe, I only use one because you'll see what happens with the eraser. So the first step is, of course, to wipe the surface of the keyboard. Now, I don't recommend pressing into it, so please, when you do it, use it in nice circles or just wipe it across once, twice, 3 to 4 times. And if you'll notice, you'll see that the keys are much better. However, one of the biggest areas, of course, is the aluminum base. Now, the aluminum base is a little hard. You can be tempted to use the baby wipes to go into the grooves, but that's where the magic eraser comes in just 1 second. But overall, with the baby wipes, I recommend 1 to 2 wipes. Wipe the surface down twice, and then if you want to use circles, go lightly on the keys, don't press hard. Step 3, now we take our magic eraser and we finish the job. We gently brush the surface, we gently let it go. Now, one thing to also remember is to make it a little damp. Don't use too much water. You don't want too much moisture in the keyboard because then you'll ruin your keyboard. So I recommend just lightly dousing it with a little water, squeeze it out, and there you go. Now, Because my eraser has these nice little side grooves, what I do is I take it and I gently brush inside of the sides to get into the aluminum base. And that's exactly what you're seeing. So that hits the base and also helps to clean the keys. Now, just a couple things before we end this video, because this is a very quick and easy video. There's a big misconception about the magic eraser. A lot of people have said that this is unsafe and not recommended for cleaning a keyboard. Well, this material is melamine foam. This is a material that we use in sound stages. If you ever go to a recording booth, they have similar material like this. But for the most part, it is kind of like a sandpaper-like material. It does abrade, meaning abrasive. It does rub against the keys, but very lightly. However, that is a misconception because in 2015, there was a research done proving that melamine foam is safe and simple to the touch and is so safe it can even be used to brush your teeth if you even wanted. That's why some toothbrushes have melamine foam. So I just wanted to clear that up. So if you were discouraged or if you feel that the magic eraser is not safe, I wanted to clear that up, and you can find the links to the research in the description below. Now, lastly, most importantly thing, before I end this video, are what not to use to clean a keyboard. Number one, do not use a toothbrush. I have seen so many people still to this day use a toothbrush. A toothbrush is meant for your teeth, not a keyboard. So don't use a toothbrush. That's one. Number two, 91% alcohol. 91% alcohol is way too strong and can actually remove some of the lettering from the keyboard. Alcohol itself could even stain it. So I recommend either 70 or 50% rubbing alcohol if you are going to use that as well. And number three, the last thing, definitely try not to use, but it's not impossible. You can still use it. There's a material going around called cleaning slime. I don't recommend it because you can make it dirty cheap at home, and honestly, it's cool, but I wouldn't say it's a more practical way. But it does work. But I would personally stay away from it and just use the things that I recommend, because a baby wipe is dirty cheap and the magic eraser just finishes the job. And that's how to clean your keyboard. Simple, straight, and easy to the point. So guys, let me hear your thoughts down below. What are some recipes that you guys use when you're cleaning a keyboard? If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, you can hit the dislike button. It helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day, guys. Take care, stay safe, have a good day, and peace.